What is up guys, Dzeeff here, and I know it's kind of a running joke on my channel to make fun of Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. I made that Why Nobody Plays video all the way back in 2017, and even to this day I still get asked about that card, so I made it a subscription goal on my Twitch channel to actually play Chaos Max for an entire live stream. Was I wrong about Chaos Max? Well, probably not, but I'll let you guys decide by the gameplay in today's video. Now I am going to be showing some wins. I did lose a lot of games, but this deck actually isn't completely unplayable these days. There are a number of tools that allow you to win with Chaos Max Dragon. That being said, throughout the live stream I did change my deck a number of times, so I don't think I'll do a profile at the very end, but I think you'll get a pretty good idea of what I was playing by watching the gameplay. Pretty much all of the cards in the deck are played at 3 copies, so it's pretty easy to recreate this deck if you want to. I think there are a number of more competitive ways to play Chaos Max Dragon. I think that Diviner of Heralds is pretty good. I think the Dogmatica engine is pretty good. So there are some different cards you could consider playing, but I only cared about playing a fun casual version that could OTK my opponent every once in a while. I wasn't really trying to build the deck for a tournament or anything like that. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I do want to apologize. I know it is pretty echoey in my office right now. I just moved into a new house. I'm getting some foam panels this weekend, so I'm waiting for those right now, but this video is going to be a bit echoey, so I do apologize. Anyway, enjoy the gameplay. Is this the for hire guy again? No, this is the guy that like scooped game 1, right? When he had like Speedroids. Speedroids can actually combo off on first turn. Couldn't even summon Max there? Am I missing something? I could have summoned Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. That was in my hand, but I couldn't summon Max. There's no way that I could mine with Chaos Space. I didn't have the right ritual monster or ritual spell, and I only had one search. The Candle can't reveal a ritual monster, it needs a ritual spell. I didn't have a ritual spell, so I was trying to go for Candle again. It just didn't work. Can't wait for Speedroid support. Yeah, it looked pretty good, and this deck has some like pretty powerful options. We're gonna see here if our opponent is able to combo off, but Speedroids low-key can do some pretty crazy things on turn 1, and I think with the new support, they will be a lot better. But this is a deck where it has a lot of like really solid cards. Maybe it's a little too, I don't know, maybe it's a little too linear, maybe it's a little bit too inconsistent, maybe it's not good enough against hand traps. I don't know, I haven't really played Speedroids that much, but I have played against them a number of times, and it seems like they do have some decent turn 1 plays. We could put back in the cards like Manju and Diviner. The main idea was that those conflict with Ibly, which is our main win condition, and there are 6 copies of Ibly in the deck already with the 3 mining, so we should have one of those normal summons on turn 1 most of the time, especially with Prosperity in the deck. So I feel like you don't want to play Diviner or Herald. I did have Diviner in the deck originally. Isn't he making like double Crystal Wing or something? A lot of options, yeah, a lot of options. What can he do against Melody? Oh, he has Ash too. Double Crystal Wing Ash. That is pretty good. I can't out both of these, right? There's no way. Unless. What level is Ibly? 1? Or 2, maybe? I think it's 2. Yeah, this doesn't work at all. If he didn't have the Ash, we would have actually been able to win, which is pretty incredible. Do you see that? If he didn't have the Ash on top of double Crystal Wing, we actually could have out of the double Crystal Wing. We could have just summoned Alternative, because Alternative is a non-activating ability, so we could have just attacked over it. That would have been pretty funny. Yeah, that's probably a game. Damn it. That one felt like, yeah, if you didn't have the Ash, we could have won. I think that Chaos Max is also a good example, like going back to like why it maybe isn't as good as it might look. I think it's a good example of, did he make me go first? It's kind of rude. Just pass, I don't know. I mean, we could have, there's nothing we really could have done there. I think it's a good example of a card that doesn't do like enough. It doesn't really like put pressure on the opponent. So just summoning in turn 1 doesn't really accomplish anything. Yeah, the Chaos Max itself is pretty protected, but honestly these days, 4,000 isn't that hard to attack over because of Access Code Talker. So I think it's just a card that's like kind of awkward to use. When you put it on the board, it doesn't actually impact anything. It just is a hard card to get rid of for your opponent. But even then, might not be that hard. But it's cool. It doesn't even need like a negation effect, just like a popping effect or a quick effect that Book of Moon's monster. Like any sort of interruption effect would make this card a lot better. Probably wouldn't have been enough to make it see competitive use, but it would have been decent. I guess we win with this. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Why does it let me send 2? That makes no sense. Maybe it doesn't let me, I don't know. Oh, that's really cool. Do you see that ritual summoning mechanic? I don't know if I've ritual summoned in YG Omega yet. All right, we won, we did it. Chaos Max best deck. 8,000 damage. All right. Okay. Okay, I can do this all day, man. Okay, my life flashed before my eyes because I pressed the wrong one, but it happened to be when he switched to paper. Incredible luck right there. I was gonna pick paper. I want to play another copy of the Incantation Ritual. I feel like that one's actually better almost because it gives you the choice. The Incantation Ritual is literally just discard a card to add either a ritual monster or a ritual spell to your hand. That seems very powerful. Crusadia, okay. Or it could just be like a Dragon Link deck, but they don't really play this anymore, do they? Maybe they do. Seems like the Crusadia engine's a little bit worse without LP. Oh no, it's actual Crusadia, okay. Would Drytron Chaos Max be easier? Yeah, it would be. But then you'd be playing Drytron. He wouldn't be playing Chaos Max. You'd be playing like one copy of Chaos Max in a Drytron deck. Yeah, if you wanted to like, if you were like a huge fan of Chaos Max and you wanted to use the card at tournaments, that would be the best way to do that. Can't say it'd be the most interesting way. Oh, nice, okay. Why do you have Blue Eyes Chaos Max in your hand? Well, we weren't playing this card because it seemed like a way to give the deck like a different win condition besides Creature Swap or Ibly. But now that I've played a couple games, I'm starting to think the card is not very good because it seems to always just be the worst card in my hand. Here it was okay because I was able to reveal it for the whatever. And if I would have had a Melody, it looks like it would have gotten ashed apparently. But I don't think that's like enough of a reason to play it. Seems alright, not amazing though. Because doesn't the quick play spell like protect this from effects or something? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, maybe I actually can win then. Yeah, I guess I just win, probably. Nice. We can even summon double Chaos Max to style on him. That's pretty cool. That ritual animation is really slick. See guys, all it took to win with this deck is to play against a going second deck and make them go first. That's all it took. It's really easy. So this hand is full combo right away, and it plays through Ash, which is pretty nice. Appliancers? This deck is scary sometimes. I've seen some pretty crazy replays of this particular deck. So he's popping off right now. It's pretty crazy. This deck's hilariously not as bad as you might think it is. So this really is the ultimate matchup. Appliancers versus Chaos Max Dragon. This is what we've all been waiting for. Let's see if we can actually beat this guy, because I think we might be able to, but it's gonna be tough. Oh my gosh, please stop drawing extravagance. It's too much extravagance. No more, please. So we have that. Normal summon this, please don't have a response. This combo is not better than when you could Mermaid to give your opponent the Ibly, but for what it's worth, I think Link Rebo is actually a very good card. I think it does make this deck a lot easier to play, specifically because it turns your Ibly, which you already wanted to give to your opponent, but it turns it into a trap negation as well, which I think is pretty solid. Yeah, we gotta put a third Blue Eyes back in the deck. I think it makes the most amount of sense. Do you think these cards do anything? Should I read them? I don't think I need to read them. 8,000? Yes! Okay, nice. Another win to Chaos Max. Chaos Max best deck. Every Yu-Gi-Oh player should read my opponent's cards. Well, in real life, you definitely should read all of your opponent's cards, but when you're playing these online simulators, I mean, it does it for you if you're not playing Dueling Book, which is why, by the way, simulators like Dueling Book are better for... I thought he was playing Chaos Max for a second. Oh my gosh, I should play Talents. Maybe? I do get hand traps a lot. But, yeah, that's why Dueling Book is better for like learning how to play more competitively, because you actually have to like read your opponent's cards and make decisions based on reading. It can be kind of annoying. Wait, what's happening? He left. Wait, what? What the fuck? Why am I not playing this combo? That's hilarious. Should I be playing this combo? That's like really funny. Yeah, that was incredible actually. So the problem with Dueling Book is that sometimes like you do play against opponents that have no idea what's going on, and that kind of sucks. But that's what happens in real life too. That was incredible. I can't believe little does he know that these are actually the most important cards. If he would have banished these 6, I would have just scooped immediately. So what that guy sent? He sent Herald, Skull Knight, Omega, Toad. Is that what he sent? And the Deer Servant could be very good in this deck to send Herald. Maybe there's like a more competitive version of this deck that... I mean, there's not. I don't see how we're gonna win this. Primarily because he's gonna have Valk, which I feel like is impossible to play through. How did he lose all that advantage? Oh, he tributed Gamma Benton? How did that guy just go plus a million and end with only 4 cards? What just happened? What a weird deck. Please have the link below. Okay, nice. Do we still win this? Is that even possible? Did he search a Valk? I don't even remember. If he didn't search Valk, we do actually still win here, which is pretty hilarious, but I don't know. He searched like a million cards. I'm sure Valk is in there. Maybe that card isn't as important, or back in the day it was like a 2 of or a 3 of. I think now it's not. Maybe it's not as important. Maybe that guy's list was just weird, but not really up to date on the... Yeah, we won. Wow, how did that guy squander all... He had like 8 cards in hand at one point, right? What just happened? How did I win that? All right, last duel. Probably. That's combo right there. Can we end this stream on a combo? Oh my gosh, please just set back row, nothing else. Oh my gosh, please don't summon a monster. I mean, it doesn't even matter. Oh. What a perfect, maybe perfect game to end this on. We'll see what he has. He might have some like hand traps. The Melody and Advanced Ritual Arc I've got